Chapter 31, A Call from the Pet Store. How many women in Ocean City dreamed and prayed to be with Fu Huai'an?
Help me take care of Tuan for a while. I'm going to take a shower. Try to get some sleep. Take a shower after you wake up, Bai Xiaoyan said as he noticed how pale Lin Nuan's face was. Lin Nuan shook his head and replied, Fu Huai'an is coming to pick us up at 8 o'clock to get our certificate. Bai Xiaoyan replied with a troubled expression, Lin Nuan, are you sure you don't want to think about this some more? Bai Xiaoyan still thought that a woman as bright and beautiful as Lin Nuan deserved to be with someone she truly loved. Lin Nuan didn't answer. She had already reached that point. What was the point of thinking about it? Fu Huai'an, the alpha of the lawyer world, the commander of Wall Street. How many women in Ocean City had dreamed and prayed to be with him? Not to mention that he had a devastatingly handsome face. To Lin Nuan, Fu Huai'an was no match for him. As long as a man as rich and respected as him could show her a modicum of respect, Lin Nuan was willing to take a chance to spend her life with him. When Lin Nuan came out of the shower, Bai Xiaoyan was putting down Lin Nuan's phone. Hearing the bathroom door open, Bai Xiaoyan turned around and said with troubled eyes, Nuan, the pet store just called. They said that Mushroom doesn't have much longer to live. They are asking if you want to go see him. Lin Nuan clutched the towel in his hands, his nails digging deep into the flesh of his palm. Pain shot through the blood vessels in his hand, piercing directly into his heart. When Lin Nuan sent Mushroom to the animal hospital, she knew full well that such a day would come, for he was an old cat. Lin Nuan was terrified to see Mushroom suffer. That was why she had sent him to the animal hospital, to ease his suffering for the time he had left to live. Lin Nuan ran her fingers through her hair and said, I understand. Wen Moshen had entrusted Mushroom to Lin Nuan before he left. Wen Moshen had raised him for 10 years and he was a very picky cat. He wouldn't eat anything given to him by strangers. Then, when Mushroom became more familiar with Lin Nuan, he started to eat the food she gave him. Whenever Wen Moshen went on a business trip, he left Mushroom with Lin Nuan. It's just that after the last time Wen Moshen left Mushroom with Lin Nuan, he didn't have a chance to pick him up. Her soaked hair stuck to her back, soaking her pajamas. She stood mute in front of the door, forgetting what she had come for in the room. Lin Nuan felt as if her brain was empty. She stood there with empty eyes for a while, then went back to the bathroom to get a hairdryer and muss her hair. The sound of the hairdryer invaded her ears. Slowly, her eyes began to water. All these years, Lin Nuan had the impression that the Mushroom was accompanying him while waiting for Wen Moshen to return. If the Mushroom was gone, then the last memory of Wen Moshen in her life would be gone. Mushroom would not arrive until the next time Wen Moshen came back for him. At this thought alone, Lin Nuan looked down and the tears continued to flow. After drying her hair, she wiped her tears and tied her hair in a ponytail. When Lin Nuan came out of the room all clean, Tuan was already having breakfast with Bai Xiaoyan. Tuan was holding the bowl of porridge in one hand and a spoon in the other. He awkwardly pushed the porridge into his mouth, making a mess on his face. Bai Xiaoyan was not a good cook, so she ordered takeout. She felt her stomach growl when she saw how much Tuan enjoyed the food.
Chapter 32, Mother and Child. Was it time for Lin Nuan to say goodbye?
Mom! Tuan shouted as soon as he saw Lin Nuan enter the room. Bai Xiaoyan turned to look at Lin Nuan, who kept a straight face as usual. She knew that Lin Nuan had a habit of keeping things to herself. Nuan, drink some porridge, Bai Xiaoyan said. She shook her head. The suitcase that Fu Huai'an's assistant had sent last night lay in the living room, wide open, the contents inside a mess. Tuan woke up when you went to take a shower. He said the suitcase was full of his stuff, so I rummaged through it to find his clothes and toothbrush. The food delivery came right after Tuan Tuan changed and washed, so I didn't have time to put everything away. Bai Xiaoyan explained. That's okay, I'll take care of it. Just eat your breakfast first. Tuan Tuan saw Lin Nuan put away her suitcase and dropped her spoon and bowl, slipped off the chair and ran towards her. Tuan Tuan knelt down next to Lin Nuan and with an adorable smile, he passed all the stuff that was thrown to Lin Nuan. His clear and clean face still had pudding on it that glistened in the sunlight. Lin Nuan smiled gently and wiped his face with a handkerchief. Bai Xiaoyan smiled when she saw them. They really looked like a mother and child. Fu Huai'an was always punctual. At 8 o'clock sharp, he was already downstairs as promised. Lin Nuan took Tuan Tuan in his arms and took him downstairs. Bai Xiaoyan finished her breakfast and went to Lin Nuan's house for a nap. As soon as she got into the car, Lin Nuan said to Fu Huai'an, "Before we go to the civil administration, could you drop me off at the animal hospital first? It's on the way, right on Liberation Street." Last night, he had seen a cat bed and litter box in Lin Nuan's house, as well as the British shorthair cat she was hugging in the picture, yet there was no sign of a cat in the house. It was in the hospital after all. Fu Huai'an nodded. Lin Nuan gave the address to the driver. As they reached the entrance to the animal hospital, Lin Nuan said, "I may be a while." "There's no rush," Fu Huai replied in his deep voice. Lin Nuan closed the door and ran into the animal hospital. The nurse brought Lin Nuan to see Mushroom. Lin Nuan felt like he was walking on thin ice the whole way. Mushroom hung on like he was waiting for you. The nurse said to Lin Nuan as she opened the door. As Lin Nuan entered, he saw Mushroom lying in the kitten bed, breathing rapidly, his tail drooping down. He was unable to open his eyes fully. All he could see was Lin Nuan's blurry silhouette. He opened his mouth with effort and let out a faint meow. Lin Nuan's eyes became wet, although she had mentally prepared herself for this moment. Today was the day she and Fu Huai'an would get their marriage certificate. Even with Mushroom, was it time for Lin Nuan to officially say goodbye to her past? Lin Nuan tried to hold back her tears. She stepped in front of Mushroom to pat her head. Mushroom looked up and his body began to tremble slightly as he gently brushed the tip of his cold nose against Lin Nuan's palms. His head slumped again. Mushroom was Lin Nuan's cornerstone in his faith that Wen Moshen would return. But as soon as the news broke that morning that he would pass away, that faith weakened considerably. Mushroom. Lin Nuan leaned over, his head pressed against Mushroom's. "Meow." Mushroom replied painfully. Lin Nuan felt a sharp pain in his chest, as if someone had cut a piece of his heart and he was losing air. Lin Nuan closed her eyes. She could no longer hold back her tears. Meower. Mushroom let out another deep, hoarse meow.
Chapter 33, He will probably never come back. Lin Nuan couldn't hold Wen Moshen in her arms.
Lin Nuan knew that Mushroom missed Wen Moshen, just as she did. Mushroom's heavy pants pierced her heart like needles. "Mushroom, if you're tired, then rest and go to sleep." Lin Nuan choked, that person, she might never come back. Lin Nuan gathered all the courage inside her to say that. She hugged Mushroom tightly, her heart breaking into pieces. Mushroom gently licked Lin Nuan and tried to comfort her. After a while, Lin Nuan felt that Mushroom's breathing became weaker and weaker, then non-existent, and her head slowly slid down. Lin Nuan's tears flowed like a waterfall. She clutched tightly to Mushroom, trying not to let herself cry, but her body continued to tremble. Mushroom was gone, and Lin Nuan was getting married, so who else would wait for Wen Moshen to return? Or maybe Mushroom knew that it was too hard to wait alone, so he chose a day like today to leave. After a long time, Lin Nuan took Mushroom in her arms and stood up. She said to the nurse, "Let Dr. Qin know that he can send Mushroom for me, as he told me." Lin Nuan couldn't bury the mushroom herself. The pain would be too much for her to bear. The nurse nodded in agreement. Okay. Lin Nuan had already wiped away her tears as she walked out of the pet store. But her eyes were still red. Tuan Tuan got out of the car, ran in front of Lin Nuan and looked at her. A child is indeed sensitive. He immediately perceived Lin Nuan's sadness. He wanted to comfort her, but he didn't know what to do. In the car, Fu Huai'an turned to the side and saw Lin Nuan through the window. She was smiling and had knelt down. She gently took Tuan Tuan in her arms. Tuan Tuan's chubby little hands gently stroked Lin Nuan's head. He mimicked the way his father treated him when he was sick, whispering in a child's voice, "There, Mommy's going to be okay." Lin Nuan hugged Tuan Tuan, relishing the comfort and warmth he brought to her heart. She smiled in the sunlight, her defined features softening under the haze. In the car, Fu Huai'an waited patiently for Lin Nuan's mood to calm down. Lin Nuan didn't say a word the whole way. She kept her eyes fixed on the outside, her expression displaying either relief or complete emptiness. Upon entering the civil administration building, Lin Nuan checked her ID card and personal documents once more before handing them to Fu Huai'an's assistant. As she got out of the car, Fu Huai'an grabbed Lin Nuan's hand without saying a word. Shocked, she unconsciously wanted to withdraw her hand, but she controlled her urge to do so. Fu Huai'an's powerful grip wrapped Lin Nuan's long, slender fingers in hers, the heat causing Lin Nuan to panic inside. She turned and looked at Fu Huai'an. She felt his strong features were more defined than ever against the backdrop of the sun. The fitted suit enveloped Fu Huai'an's tall and defined figure, making his legs look even longer than usual. He had already attracted a lot of attention after getting out of the car. After all, a man like him, with such a magnetic and alpha presence, effortlessly attracts attention wherever he goes. Lin Nuan felt uncomfortable and embarrassed to hold his hand. She tucked her hair behind her ear, but as soon as she touched her ears, she realized that they were burning. The fact that Fu Huai'an and Lin Nuan were holding hands attracted a lot of attention. Inside the car with the driver, Tuan Tuan leaned on the car window and looked at their embracing hands, a bright smile spreading on his face.